Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sunday episode of The Long Dark with Gazbeard and our 1000 day attempt at surviving in Voyageur mode. We are outside the camp office at Mystery Lake. Yes, I know, it's unusual for us to start outside of it, but we're here cooking all that deer meat from the deer hunt that we had yesterday. 39 minutes ready on those and on those essentially. 54 minutes and 1 hour 4 minutes. So we'll just throw another piece of fuel on each fire. Because when we drop the next steaks on, we want to do some reading. We've got that guns book to catch up on. Now that's... Oops, what am I doing? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm being such a dither. That's 1 kilos that we need for this fire. And then we want 1 kilos to throw on that fire. And we probably need to get a little bit more in the middle of the two fires, just to make it easier to do things. And we could actually just speed cook through these now. There we go. Put that there, that there, put that there, put that there. Hour and 15 on each of them. Hour and 30 on the fires. Let's just step forward in between the fires a bit more. Get the book out and put an hour on that. There we are. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So let's just speed cook through the last few minutes of these.
Getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
So those are 3 full kilos. That's a partial kilo to go with that partial kilo.
I think I need to lay down.
And again, we can get an hour on the book. It may tell us that we're too hungry to read. Oh, the fire went out. I forgot to refill the fire, so we're going to have to use a match. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll take the torch. We'll light the torch with the fire striker. And use a stick to restart the fire. Now, provided we don't move the meat off the cooking stones, the cooking time that they've already had should be preserved.
I'm gonna need to eat soon. All right.
Add a piece of cedar. Let's check. Ah, it's restarted the cooking completely on them. That was my stupid fault for failing to put more fuel on the fire before I read. That's cutting it a bit fine, so we'll add another piece of cedar on that. And take that piece of cedar, add it onto that one. We'll put the torch out. Put it away. An hour and one. So we can do another hour on the book. Good. It didn't tell us that we were too hungry. However, what we will do now is we'll eat a piece of meat and take a drink. That means the next one's I'm going to add a couple of sticks on that. Add that one on there, and then I'm going to put the cooking pot on there, and we've got enough time to make about 1.5 litres. Probably need to add a few sticks on there just to be sure that we've got the time for it. That then lets us put another hour into that book. We're too tired. Okay. 36 minutes already. 39 minutes.
Something's making me feel really tired.
So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to go and drop that meat that is cooked around here. In fact, we've done that wrong because some of these were, oh no, they were all 1 kilos, that's right. Because the half kilos are there. In fact, we could have done a 2-litre cook on the water. Never mind, these things happen. if we put the can on there, we can get half a litre cooked. We've got nearly an hour on there, so once that's boiled we can get some more. Right, let's get rid of these 1 kilos of meat. Just eat that one. Take that, and we can get another half litre cooked in there before the fire runs out. I'll just speed that one up. That's 0.36 of a kilo. Take that one. I think we're still carrying a couple of sticks, might as well drop them. Yeah. Should be able to get another half litre done in there. That one will take the torch. And we'll take a torch off that one. Put it away. That'll let that fire burn out gracefully. Task timer's already on that. Cooking pot back down there. Should bring out some of the spare cans and keep them here as well. Last time on that one. Take that one, pick it up. Oh, we just missed the torch. Oh well. If we equip that torch, light it on there. That lets us go in there. Right, now let's, before we go in, let's just check how much meat, how many calories we've got in us. 929 is just about enough to get us through the night. We put the torch out, and if we take a drink, and it's somewhere about 2 to 3 AM in the morning, we are exhausted. We need an 8-hour sleep minimum. Let's make it a 9-hour, have a late lie in, because we've been busy today. There we are, we're into day 80. And
I could eat anything right now.
right. Just bear with me 1 second. I just need to note something. There we are. Right, sorry about that. Put that torch away. He says he can eat anything right now. Well, that's not a full kilo by any chalk of the imagination, but we'll put that into him just to keep his calories high. There we go. Right, check his state of his clothing after those runs out. It's all pretty good. Still want to repair those gloves. His hats and his socks are getting to the point where they'll need a repair sometime in the next few days. Right now it's not important. Okay, now we need to check his processed foods because they are starting to deteriorate. We need to see what we've got in the cupboard. So move that one across. It's getting low. We'll swap that soda back and we'll put that one in. That tinned dog food is sorry, that pork and beans is starting to look a little bit ropey. We'll move that across. And that's, apart from that tin of coffee, everything else is in reasonable condition. Right, so let's have a drink of water, top him off. Got 6 wolf hides, 6, well actually we've got 8 deer hides because there's 2 there. Got all the guts we could ever imagine needing. Let's just put 2 cans out by the campfire like we noted last night. Do them like that and then move them off the fire. Like that. It's good. And if we were to just try and use the magnifying glass, is it going to let us? No. I was going to say we should go up and build our fire starting skill up there. Let's have a look at what it's doing. So our fire starting skill is still way down here at the bottom of tier 4. We need to push that up. We need to get our ice fishing up. Our rifle firearm skill is coming up as we get that reading done. Our archery is going up as we hit targets. And our mending skill is still quite low, considering how far into the game we are. Day 80. We're not mending clothes often enough. Is the simple answer to that. We should probably mend all the clothes that we've got lying around inside, but we need to gather cloth if we're going to do that. Could have another fishing session. Need to go and get wood if we're going to do that though. What we did do was ruin an arrow hunting that second deer. So let's just dive in here. Let's keep on top of the arrows. Let's have a look at them. Right, we've got that one to harvest. Okay, now we need to get...
Never been so hungry in my life.
An arrow shaft and a feather. And then we can craft a new arrow. Right. Check our supplies. We've got 7 at 100%, 1 at 94, 1 at 64, 1 at 47. That's fine. This torch can be harvested. And that torch can be harvested. Right, we're at 26.7 kilos. To be honest, that's probably water, 2.2, and the fact that we added a couple of bits here. We can drop those couple of sticks. We've still got this book to finish, of course. Okay, so that's good to go. Oh, he's hungry, isn't he? I think it's time that we polished off that ropey bear meat. And in fact, I'm going to eat both of those. That wasn't bear meat, that was venison. Sorry, my bad. Take a drink. And just move these half kilos further away from the full kilos. Do it this way. Get the angle on it. There we are. So half kilos on the left, full kilos on the right. Let's go and have a look on the lake, see what we can see. Do we see any dogs? I'm not seeing any drifting in and out of visibility. However, what we do know, if I just get something to point with, I'll just point with the tip of the torch. That set of cattails just on the tip of the torch, we do know that when we went down to that tree there, that is where the wolves were showing up. So from up here we might not see them even if they were there. So just get the bow out in case. Basically, I don't want to go hunting the wolves as such right now, but what I want to know is if they're on the lake or not. Because I want to do some more fishing. And I'm not seeing them. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go around to the other side of the lake, get some firewood, and do some more fishing. We want to get the fishing skill up. And what else would you do on a Sunday afternoon except go fishing? We need to get about 6 kilos of firewood, plus ideally a couple of sticks, because we've got a greater chance of starting the fire with sticks than we have with raw wood. It's coming a little bit high here to see out onto the lake. Not seeing anything. No matter how tempting the deer are, we have no need to kill another deer right now. And that deer that we harvested yesterday has despawned already. And there looks to be a lot of sticks up on the slope up there, so let's go grab them. Nice big bit of cedar here. And it's actually getting quite dark. We might not get any fishing done today. We might have to rush home. And in fact, I think we will. We're going to have to be home before dark, so practice our sprinting a wee bit. Oh, a couple of cattails there. Good. Good to see the cattails respawning. Just by doing some sprinting like this, it helps to tire them out. Means you might get a decent sleep tonight, wake up at a decent hour. There we go. Put the bow away. And just check how much water have we got. 2 litres. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll go stand out here. We'll get a couple of hours on the book. Need some outside time to avoid cabin fever. Nice and tucked into the corner to get into the wind shadow. We don't have any meat on us. Our calories are pretty high, to be honest with you. Let's get the book out and let's do 2 hours. Excellent. That's 15 of 25. Means we're 60% of the way through the book. Red sunset, should be a clear day tomorrow. Could mean it's going to be cold. Grab that kilo of wolf just in case. Let's just move this meat across. We'll leave a gap for another row of half kilos if needed. Because I'm thinking we may go on another hunt tomorrow.
I need to drop something. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, stop being a whinge. You're not carrying it, you're just moving it. And I keep saying this is as much about being able to see how much meat I've got to know whether I want to go hunting or not,
This pack is getting kind of heavy,
as it is about organizing them into sizes and weights as well as conditions, so that I can eat the lower condition meat first. There we are. Right, so we've got 14 kilos of venison plus 4 halves makes 16 kilos. 2 kilos of wolf, so 18 kilos of meat is between 7 and 9 days of supply. We don't really need to go hunting. Let's see if we can get another hour on the book. Just check his water, and yeah, should be able to do it. I really would like to get this book researched and out the way. It's the biggest one at 25 hours.
I need to find a place to rest.
There we are. Right, excellent. We're getting there. Into the back door. Have we got enough light to make it to bed without... Yes, we have. Just. By using the windows, we can navigate our way around. Just needed to do a little side step to the left there. Bed. Right. He's almost got enough fatigue to sleep the morning. He's got 1100 calories, which is enough to get him in the morning. He needs a drink though. Now we can push him for... We'll push for 10 hours. He'll probably wake up after 9, which should still make it daylight. Let's see what happens. And there we're into day 81. Daylight is starting to creep in. Let's just give it a minute to arrive properly.
I need to find food.
And he's hungry, he says. That's the lure. Just get that kilo of wolf into you. Get a good drink off that water. There we are. Like I say, starting to get enough light to see our way around. And I just think there was something we needed to do with scrap metal. I can't remember what it was. Probably need to make some more fishing kits. Now, if we take 2 scrap metal, that'll make 6 hooks. If we take 3 of the guts, that'll make 6 fishing lines. So step outside, check the weather. Feels like 0 degrees. So I think what we'll do is, first off, I'm actually going to leave that wood around here. Oops. Let's just move that fur back a bit. Yeah, probably about there is good. Let's drop all them sticks in here. Gives us a good collection of wood for cooking. And we might as well just stand in here and craft up those fishing kits. $10 minutes each, so it'll kill an hour. That's it. Warming up, it feels like 3 degrees. Let's just go and see if we can spot a wolf up here. Oh, Bennett, we can barely see the edge of the rock, never mind the whether there's any wolves out there, so today is not a day for going wandering. Not unless we're going on a safe route somewhere. Does he need more food? Not right now. But we're getting to that point where we're just about out of time for today's episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop some of those fishing kits in the workbench drawer. And while I'm doing that, it's time to remind you all, please leave your comments in the comment section down below. And remember that I do read all your comments and I do reply to them. If you've found this video interesting, please give it a like. If you're enjoying this series, please subscribe to the channel. Check the video description, you'll find links to my Discord, Facebook, Patreon, Reddit, Twitter and Twitch. And follow me on those channels as well if you would. Love you forever. And we're getting there. We're into day 81 of the 1000 already. The short videos that I'm preparing for YouTube mean that, you know, the progress is a little bit slow. Normally I do about a 6-hour stream on Twitch and I progress anywhere between 10 and 15 days per stream. But the short half-hour videos on YouTube means that generally we get about 24 to 30 hours compressed into the one video. So the progress towards 1,000 days in game is taking a little bit of time. Now, in the new week, we really must remember to try and get through to Milton and collect what we left there. We did say we'd take a quick look at that. If we look at the notes I left myself, it doesn't say anything about what we left at Milton. Did we actually start at Milton? I'm sure we did. Yes, we did at Mountain Town. And I think we spent about 10 days there. We spent a little bit more than that, 15, 20, oops, too far, 25. Yeah, we spent roughly 3.5 weeks in-game time at Milton, and I think the reason we left was because we were struggling to find a hacksaw. So we probably need to think about heading back now that we've got a hacksaw and finishing off whatever we had to do in Milton, because I'm sure we left a lot of stuff there, even if we didn't leave ourselves any notes about it. So that's going to be it from me today. I'm just going to step inside to create a save point. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the new week, starting tomorrow, every day, 5 PM UK time. There is a new long dark video on my YouTube channel, Gazbeard, and I hope you'll continue watching them. Give the videos likes, follow the channel, etc. But from me, it's going to be best wishes for the new week for you all. Have a great time, and as always, until the next episode, bye for now.